or not who should pay, but you said men should pay for everything and be a provider for women they're dating.
No, not dating.
That's what you said in your notes.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't think I said that.
Do you think I'm lying?
It's the multiple personality speaking, Brian.
No.
You could have.
I think I
okay,
said-
you did
I
say
think
it, but I'll grant if you misspoke.
Okay, I might have misspoke.
You wrote it.
May I see?
Okay.
Or-
Hold on.
See,
You
we're all
won't just take my
confused.
word for it?
No, I mean, like, okay, maybe I possibly misspoke, but I don't think, like, dating, I don't mean, sorry, maybe not everything as in, like, their rent, their lifestyle, their car. I don't mean
Okay.
that.
So what should they provide for them?
If you are dating a man and he should pay for the date,
Okay. Why?
because I think that's just manners.
Just manners?
Yes. Or, yes. I was thinking, like, maybe in, like, gay relationships, there's other things, like a woman and a woman or a man and a man, like,
Okay, we're talking about heterosexual relationships.
okay, then a man
so-
should pay.
Okay, why?
It kind of gives you a glimpse of what a marriage will look like. So it's just kind of like him paying for the food, like a little glimpse of the future when he's like paying the mortgage.
I just think it's
Not sure I agree with
Wait,
that, but
wait,
okay.
manners.
Can I say? I actually I think I have a weird opinion on this. Like, I'm okay building a man up, like supporting him while being the girlfriend, and him not paying for everything. Like, I shouldn't expect a man who's my age, like 23, to be able to be financially, like, providing for literally everything, you know?
If a man asks you on a date, which presumably the woman does not ask a man on a date, let's say, like, and if that's so, then the person who asked the person on a date should pay. I think that's just manners. So I'm just presuming the man would ask the woman on a date. And I think then, yes, a man should pay for the date.
So who
Yeah, I've heard this a lot. Let me give you a little bit of pushback on it, though. So the idea here being if the man asks, the man should pay. And so it's kind of assumed that because men are going to do most of the asking, that men are going to be paying for most of the date. That's what your position on this is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the thing is, though, is that I assume that the woman's going on the date because she wants to be there. So then I don't understand why, if she wants to be there, why shouldn't she pay? I don't get that. It's like if I asked a friend, if I'm like, you want to go to a rock concert this week? And he's like, yeah. Doesn't mean I pay for the rock concert, right? I assume he wants to go.
But you're not courting your friend.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything, though? What does the courtship portion of it have to do with anything? I assume that they also want to court you, or they wouldn't go on the date, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so I mean, if that's the case, she wants to be there, and he wants to be there, so why does it default to him paying? That's the part of this I've never understood.
If a man did want to go 50-50 with me on a date, I wouldn't be like, whoa, no, or think of him any less. I just think, like, that's the standard for a man to, or the person who asked to pay.
Yeah, but you said you think they should, that it's good manners.
A man is supposed to be a provider and a protector. This is a natural role. This is like the order of things. Men are supposed to be able to provide for their women, and this is setting a standard for the rest of their relationship. I'm not saying that or later on, maybe you're dating for a year or 2 years, that a woman can never pay for anything. Personally, I like to treat whoever I'm dating every once in a while, just because I think it's nice and to show that hey, I'm also financially invested in this. But a man is supposed to take control in that kind of a way and to provide for the girl that way. This is gender roles. This is how our
Yeah, no, that's just an appeal to nature. It's actually a fallacious form of thinking, right? Oh, men should pay because it's natural that men have always paid. It's that's not a good argument, especially in modernity. Why should men pay for dates? Why? Why is that necessary that men pay to take you on a date? I assume you want to be on the date. If you don't want to be on the date, then you're just fleecing him, right? That's what you're doing.
If you don't want to be on the date, just don't go.
That's my whole point, right? It's if you don't want to be on the date, then just don't go. But I assume if you want to be on the date, why is it assumed he's going to pay for the date? That's the part where we're having the disconnect.
Well, can I say, so for example, I also think of it whenever birds are trying to mate, it's the male birds that are the prettiest. They dance for their female birds. Females don't say, oh, I'm gonna dance back. It's the man who's dancing. So whenever the man is paying for the dinner, that's him dancing.
Yeah, and black widow spiders will have sex with a mate and then kill them and lay their young inside of their dead corpse. Like looking at animals to determine how human
But
beings
that's
are
an
supposed to
insect.
behave with each other is absurd. That's why we don't appeal to nature. That's why it's a fallacious form of thinking and argumentation. It's like, okay, I can bring up all sorts of counterexamples of black widow spiders doing horrible things to their mates, right? It's like, is
that's
that the way
because
we
we're
should do things?
intelligent animals.
Should women sleep with a man, then kill him, and then lay their babies inside the man? Like, isn't that absurd, right?
We should be more like black widows, in my opinion.
I feel like if you guys are unsure if you're gonna fully commit to each other yet, like you're still in the getting to know each other phase, it's okay if you guys pay for your own things. And then like once you get in a committed relationship, I do believe like, and she said like treating my man as well. So like, yeah, maybe he pays for some dates, but maybe I ask him out too and I pay for some as well. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
I think it ultimately goes back to like our natural design, right? Like I believe in God. I believe that he created a natural order for things. I believe that there's a certain way that we are to live. And so in that, like God created man first and then he created woman to be the helper. And so God created man to be the provider. And so you're asking,
God
why is
didn't
it this
create,
way?
wait,
Yes,
God
he
did not create the modern social order of chivalry. That was not a creation of God, that was a creation of man.
If you look at this, like the Bible and read the Bible and the New Testament.
I've read the
talks-
Bible many times, and I'm going to tell you again that the idea in the Bible that men must pay for dates does not exist absent your brain, your headcanon that you just made up. Where should I look in the Bible for men pay for dates? Is that under, I just made that shit up, chapter 9? Like, where can I find that in the Bible?
You can look at husbands love your wives and wives submit to your
I'm
husbands.
sorry, are we talking about husbands and wives, or are we talking about dating?
Dating, yeah, you're right. There's not too much about dating in the Bible, if anything at all.
Yeah, there's not too much, is there? Because what we have is we have a societal construct for how that works, and appealing to the Bible and saying this means that men have to pay for dates. Well, where? Why? I mean, how do you even come to this conclusion? It's such a massive leap. Why should men pay for a date in modernity with women? What are they bringing to the table? Are they bringing chastity and virtue and virginity? No. So why is it that we are going to assume that based on this chivalrous code where people would kill each other for the virginity of milady, if there is no more milady, what the hell are we killing each other and paying for exactly?
Are you even arguing about something that you care about? Because something tells me that you would pay for a first date, for the first few dates.
Let's assume that I would. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
So then you're
there are
talking
so
out of
many
your
ladies,
ass.
People, women.
How would that be talking out of my ass to press your
Then you're a
position?
hypocrite. Then you're a
wait,
hypocrite.
I'm sorry. Wait a second. Smoking cigarettes is bad. Do you see that I'm smoking? Should I tell a 5-year-old that they should be able to smoke because I also smoke? Does that even make sense to you?
No, but you're a hypocrite.
No, because it's the stupidest shit anybody's ever heard. What the hell are you talking about?
You're a hypocrite then.
Oh, so I'm a hypocrite if I don't tell a 5-year-old to smoke because
If
I
you smoke, yes.
Oh, okay. So if a person takes medicinal drugs for pain, should they tell a 5-year-old to take medicinal drugs? Otherwise, they're a hypocrite?
If they're prescribed it by a doctor, then.
Okay. Well, then let me ask you a series of questions. Have you ever told a lie?
Everyone at this table,
You'll
including
never
yourself.
get mad at another person again the rest of your fucking life who lies to you or you're a hypocrite.
We're all hypocrites.
Okay, well then what's your fucking point?
Because you're going
If
on and
everybody-
on
if
and
everybody's a
on.
hypocrite and you're a hypocrite, then calling me a hypocrite means fucking nothing.
So I'm right. You're a hypocrite. And you're arguing about something you
Then
don't even
I'm also
follow
right,
yourself.
you're a hypocrite. What have we established here?
I know, but I'm not going to go on and argue about
So wait,
something
you're
that
a
I don't even
hypocrite,
follow.
I'm a hypocrite, she's a hypocrite, they're a hypocrite. So if everyone's a hypocrite, then it doesn't fucking matter.
But
so
you
we
kinda-
can
you
have the
sound silly.
conversation. Like, this
You
is
sound
absurd
silly.
on its face.
You sound like
What's
a silly
that?
goose.
I'm sorry, you have a gunt. Like, what do you want me to say?
I have a gun.
A gunt.
Gunt?
Yeah, G-U-N-T. An
What-
actual gunt. And I'm not going to take lip from a woman with a gunt, ever.
What the fuck?
What does that mean? No, define.
You know what? I actually, I don't think I can give the definition.
Why?
Then Brian, you do it.
I'd rather not, to be honest.
to go back from before.
Okay, then he's a pussy. He's a pussy because you're gonna say something that I don't get.
All right, calm down, Nicolette. Go ahead.
I think that there are a lot of women, including myself, that are bringing abstinence and chastity to the table that have a lot to offer a lot of men, and that is something that is, I believe, on the rise.
So I got to come in on this really quick, and I'll kind of wrap it into what you just said there. You said you're bringing abstinence and chastity. Just quick clarification on that. Are you a virgin?
Currently, no.
What do you mean currently?
I mean, like, yeah, not in my, like, I only been with one person, my ex of 7 years, and then I, like, have committed myself to chastity.
Sure. So you said men should pay for dates, right? Just curious,
Yes.
who's standard, like, what's your, the whole panel, should men pay for first dates? Show of hands? Show of hands? Yes? I'll go around the table. Yes or no?
I would say no.
Yes.
Yes, but after he explained it, I'd be okay going 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the man asks you, he should pay.
If he asks,
Yes, they should pay.
into the mic, please.
Yes, they should pay.
I'm in between.
Same.
Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Should women be virgins?
Ideally, yes. I think I made a really big mistake in my life, and it was before I was really walking with God and really didn't have any morals. And so if I could go back, I would take it back.
Okay. Should women be
My husband was my first, so I was a virgin the entire time dating him.
sure?
So, milady, I was the milady.
Should women stay at home, let the man work, and take care of the kids?
If they
Should.
want to.
This is a should question. Should they?
That's a very good question. I think yes.
Daisy Chen donated $200.
Oh, boy.
Gunt is
Daisy
slang
Chen.
for a fatty area below the belly button and above the pubic area of a woman, often as a result of childbirth, weight gain, or just having a totally normal body.
Thank you for defining.
All right.
Unlike
Thank
the
you,
pussy.
Daisy Chen.
What's his
All
name?
right.
Andrew?
Next to the question, I think yes.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, so should women stay at home and raise the kids?
I think it's situational, but I think no, if they also have goals they want to pursue.
Okay.
Yes, there should be at least one stay-at-home parent. It doesn't have to be the mother, but
No, but should it be women?
should it be women?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
I think that women should do whatever they want to do. So if they want to be a stay-at-home mom and take care
No,
of the
no,
kids,
just should. Yes or no?
I think that one size doesn't fit all.
Okay.
It just depends on the context. Like, if I was going into the marriage and that's what he wanted me to do, then I should.
Okay.
yeah, I agree with that. So, no, but I mean, it depends on each situation and how you guys have started dating and going into marriage.
Personally, for me, yeah.
Okay.
I say yes.
Okay. It's just interesting to me because we don't really have a problem saying men should do this. When it comes to their gender roles, their traditional gender roles, men should be protectors, men should lead, men should be dominant, men should be masculine, men should, men should pay for first dates. But then when we look at women's traditional gender roles, those seem to be far more flexible in the current social order. While women shouldn't have to fall into their traditional gender roles, but men, we need to hold men to their 1950s sexist. If I were to say women should not go to work and they should stay home and take care of the kids, half of you would call me a sexist. But you wouldn't have objections, really, I think, if, and I don't think any of you really do object, if we say men should pay for first dates, which is a traditional gender role and is essentially sexist. If it's sexist to say a woman should do this, then it must correspondingly be sexist to say men should do this.
I don't think it's sexist of you to say that women should stay home.
Well, keep in mind, I'm not saying that. I was just asking the question.
I think all those words are bullshit. Sexist this, sexist that. I think that if everyone should do what the fuck they want to do. In my opinion, if I'm having someone's child, that's what I want. Doesn't mean they should. If they don't want to, then they're not the man for me and I'm not the woman for them. Simple as that. No one should do anything.
Go ahead.
I agree with what you're saying, but I have a question on what you were saying like 10 minutes ago, because I think it's misunderstood. You said a woman should have something to rely on. I think you mean it in a safety way. What if your man would pass away, do not have money, then you can do something to provide for it. I think you mean it in a safety way, not in a must way.
No, not in a must, but you need a...
Then a woman would be safe if something would happen.